Now, ladies and gentlemen, today's secondary upload was actually supposed to be something completely different. Originally, I had a brand new series called a What If series for CSGO. It was pretty much going to consist of what if events, but things that are actually very possible that may likely happen very soon. Mainly, it was to do with CSGO's next operation, whatever that may be. If it's next year, 2 years from now, or possibly a week, we don't really know and no one else does either. But the reason I'm delaying this, there's been some videos from other people in the community, but most importantly, CSGO players' opinions have recently shifted about current updates and things that may happen in the future. And that's why in today's commentary side of things, I'm going to talk about how CSGO players are some of the biggest hypocrites in the gaming industry. And of course, I am very guilty of this too. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and of course subscribe. And here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Now today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in-game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So being a hypocrite in the gaming scene, especially for a game you're very passionate about, isn't anything new. It's been around for a very long time. You don't really hear much of it inside CS because there isn't too many updates, but a game like Call of Duty, for an example, with a yearly release and monthly updates, sometimes daily, people consistently criticize it 24/7. And whenever CSGO does, well, it's pretty much like that, but on a larger scale because it's taken a little more serious. When it comes to nerfing, fixing a weapon / bug, it's most likely a lot more difficult than me and you think. It's not just turning a little knob around, it's messing with a whole bunch of other things. That's why when an update comes out for whatever reason, it could sometimes mess up other things in the process. But at the same time, if you're someone like Valve and a company that is worth billions of dollars, it should come at ease and the person doing the work should be paid pretty handsomely. But in today's video, I want to talk about how CSGO players are more judgmental than ever. At least that's just my opinion at this point in time. Other times throughout the game's history, it most likely could have been worse, but right now I feel like it's pretty bad. Recently, everyone has talked about an operation releasing, some even confirming it. Others think the game is going to die and your skins are going to go to 0, that's why you should sell them now. And some people don't think they're going to have one, at least as of recently. The hypocrisy in CS is something we're all guilty of, including me. If it's from criticizing a small update or wanting more, or judging something and then wishing we had the old thing back that we judged originally. But as it goes for updates, Valve can never please everyone. What I've seen recently and what sparked this video is people have consistently asked for something to do with the gameplay or a different map, switch up the map pool, remove Dust 2, remove Mirage. You see it during these tournaments or during these majors. And then, of course, we recently got them with Dust 2 getting pulled and the M4 meta changed, and no one's happy. All I see is complaining all across the board. Sure, that's maybe just a small population, but people are still complaining. And that's what I'm seeing more. I'm not sure what people expect from a game like CS, especially how old it is. It's the game that can't be killed, or at least hasn't died yet, and it's for a very good reason. The game doesn't change. Us CS players, I don't think adapt to change very well because we're not used to it with updates. 2 years. Stockholm and Antwerp had very similar, if not the exact same stickers, some may say, including myself. I was very, very vocal on Valve, a multi-billion-dollar company, should be able to hire or come up with some new design that is still craftable for a sticker in-game. That's not up to us. That's up to them to do. We were pissed as a community, which for very good reason. But then Rio comes out and everyone complains. I'm also with that. Yeah, sure, I am a little bit, but I'm more happy that it's changed and we're getting something the exact same. And the same goes with operations. People I feel like are somewhat brainwashed by the past 3 operations. Yeah, sure, we got 3 in a row, but I would say only realistically one of them was really good. Riptide had a very big fair share of problems. When it first came out, it was bugged pretty much for the first week. Things were overbought, overinvested in besides a few things, and now people are going to do that for the next operation, what they didn't do in Operation Riptide. Broken Fang had what Operation Shattered Web and what Riptide did, pretty much made it into one big thing, and to this day was the best operation. Riptide wasn't all sunshines and rainbows. It took what Broken Fang had, made you pay for it, and for some it even had worse skins, which I don't think that was the case. Speaking of operations, HARSHREALITY recently has made quite a few videos talking about the next upcoming operation. He's also been tweeting about it, and this, in my personal opinion, is a big reason why the community thinks the way they do. And yes, that is somewhat of a bold statement to say, but I think it's very valid. HARSHREALITY has a reach of millions. He makes great content. I've personally been watching him since early 2019, but when he consistently talks about an operation, it somewhat brings a false narrative, but also brainwashes the community into thinking we're getting one. So people comment on my videos, other people's videos in general, that we're guaranteed to get one. or something has to happen very soon. And then just this morning, it seems to be he made a video talking about why CSGO's next operation isn't going to come out. Yes, it's very valid. It's a good video. Go check it out. But now everyone in the community is somehow thinking that we're not going to get one when just the other day, everyone was saying we're going to get one. Just makes absolutely no sense. Overall, no one knows. Yes, Valve can improve a lot of things like the matchmaking system, the anti-cheat 128 tick, Source 5, and many more things, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. I also don't think we're looking at things with the bigger picture in mind here for CSGO, specifically Operation. Riptide pretty much reused everything from Broken Fang. There was nothing really new. All we got was an Operation. There was no co-op missions. A lot more problems than good things, I think, came from it. And that's possibly why we're not getting another Operation anytime soon, or at least doesn't seem to be as of right now. I'd rather have one really good Operation every 2 years than have one yearly. There's more content, there's more co-op missions, and you actually get for what you pay for, and more things that are creative more than just reuse things and reuse trash from the year prior. Other reasons not to think that we're getting one. The Rio 75% off sale probably should have happened by this time, something I've talked about the past couple of weeks. The main reason it should have happened probably a little earlier and should have been gone a little faster is because of the very poor sales with Rio. It's no hidden fact or secret that these stickers suck monkey nuts. They're very hard to craft with, and that's the problem I have with many other people on these specifically. Gold stickers are a completely different ballpark though. I don't necessarily think people are going to buy these a whole lot during the 75% off sale. So if there was an Operation, I think Valve would want to get this off the market so they can push out the Operation with full force. Also on top of that, game leaks and data mines from recent updates have shown nothing coming anytime soon. The past couple of months, we have gotten a few things talking about CSGO's next Operation. I don't know if you guys remember, around a month and a half ago, we got a leak on a new case that's most likely coming pretty soon. At least they were getting ready for it. With Anubis now coming into the map pool, people are saying we have to get an Operation collection. Don't think that's the case. For Inferno and Nuke in 2018, they just released one 2 days before the actual major itself. I think that could possibly happen here. And with that happening, they would have to add more maps into CS, which I don't think they would do. That means I don't think we're going to get an Operation. Also on top of that, it's been just about 5 months since CSGO's last case, which usually it's 6 to 8 before we get anything new. I think there's a possibility we could just get that one-off case. That would set in stone we're not going to get one for at least the next 6 months, in my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think we take things for granted? I personally think I do with something like Stockholm and Antwerp. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think certain people have influences in the community, which makes people think a certain way? Let me know what you guys think. This is a pretty fun commentary. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.